To believe in love, to be ready to give up anything for it, to be willing to risk your life for it, is the ultimate tragedy. Be thankful for the hard times, for they have made you. If you can do what you do best and be happy, you're further along in life than most people. Everybody has gone through something that has changed them in a way that they could never go back to the person they once were. Only you and you alone can change your situation. Don't blame it on anything or anyone. School, I never truly got the knack of. I could never focus on things I didn't want to learn. Wrong connection will give you shock throughout your life, but the right one will light up your life. Pay close attention to people who don't clap when you win. Women have been the most persecuted people throughout all of recorded history, more than any race or religion. Raising awareness on the most pressing environmental issues of our time is more important than ever. Considering all that's happened in my life, I feel like I'm a pretty level-headed person that has remained happy and not let my shortcomings overtake the better part of me. I'm fulfilling the things I wanted to fulfill, and I'm still sane. Kill them with success and bury them with a smile. To join the top 1%, you have to do what the 99% won't. If you have done the very best you can, worrying won't make it any better. If you want to be successful, respect one rule. I really am motivated by being able to work with great people and create a body of work that I can look back and be proud of. I really hate relaxing. I've done 3 movies in a row, worked for 2 years straight, and to me, idle time is the devil's workshop. I like to focus on something. I just really love doing what I do. I know every career is fleeting, and there will be time periods when I don't get the opportunities that I'm getting right now. So I am taking advantage of them. Money was always on my mind when I was growing up. So I was always wondering how we were going to afford this and that. Acting seemed to be a shortcut out of the mess. The good thing about acting is that it always keeps you on your toes. It's not like any other job where you can go in and do the same thing as yesterday. Don't think for a moment that I'm really like any of the characters I've played. I'm not. That's why it's called acting. I like to be able to play a character and act out a lot of things which I can't or don't do in my normal everyday life. Portraying emotionally ill characters gives me the chance to really act. I've always been spontaneous and outgoing. I've tried lots of things, so I've got some good life experiences, which is great because it means I've got lots of material to work with as an actor. I was always the kid in school who tried to get attention. Not necessarily the class clown, but I do little unexpected performances. My career should adapt to me. Fame is like a VIP pass wherever you want to go. I play fictitious characters, often solving fictitious problems. I believe mankind has looked at climate change in the same way, as if it were a fiction. I didn't know what types of movies I wanted to do. I want to do things that are different. I want to take my time with each role. The best thing about acting is that I get to lose myself in another character and actually get paid for it. It's a great outlet. I'm not really sure who I am. It seems I change every day. I've been planted here to be a vessel for acting. That's why I'm really taking any part, regardless of how complicated it's going to be. To be honest, I'm not really prepared to do a musical, simply because I think I have a pretty atrocious voice. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing all the hype that's written about you. Who knows? In a couple of years, you might find me in the loony bin. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully people will watch my movies. I'm probably not going to get married unless I live with somebody for 10 or 20 years. But these people, Romeo and Juliet, took a chance and they did it. We don't have the balls that Romeo did. Brothers don't necessarily have to say anything to each other. They can sit in a room and be together and just be completely comfortable with each other. I get a friend to travel with me. I need somebody to bring me back to who I am. It's hard to be alone. I've never been Romeo, who meets a girl and falls for her immediately. It's been a much slower process for me each time I've gone into a relationship. The first kiss I had was the most disgusting thing in my life. The girl injected about a pound of saliva into my mouth. And when I walked away, I had to spit it all out. I don't see why I can't have friends of both sexes without wild rumors being circulated. It's crazy. I want to be a jerk like the rest of my friends and have fun and not care about the consequences. But I just can't now. My friends have named me the person they least want to do extreme adventures with, because I always seem to be very close to being part of a disaster. If a cat has 9 lives, I think I've used a few. I dress to be as comfortable as I possibly can. Most of my clothing is either black, gray, or dark blue, and I don't really wear a lot of colors. But I do like jackets. I have a little bit of an obsession with them. Drugs. Everyone has a choice, and I choose not to do drugs. I'm not the kind of person who tries to be cool or trendy. I'm definitely an individual. Everywhere I go, somebody is staring at me. I don't know if people are staring because they recognize me or because they think I'm a weirdo.